Alright, how we doing, folks? Boom! Marcos 1205, numbers after the name. And I know I promised to talk about supply drops this game, but scratch that. We're talking about Nuketown, because Nuketown's finally in the playlist. I don't know why I don't do this earlier, especially for the people that actually own Nuketown. I don't really want to go to a separate playlist and do it. Now that it's in kill confirmed, I can play it all the time and enjoy it. I love this version of Nuketown. Straight up. It's my favorite one. It's by far my favorite one. Let me give you guys my background, my history with Nuketown. Nuketown comes into our lives with Black Ops 1. I don't really like it. Straight up. It was overplayed. It was like crazy overplayed. Like stupid overplayed. I preferred Firing Range 100 times better than Nuketown. Firing Range and Jungle. Jungle is my favorite map by far. But if I had all the popular ones, I would definitely take Firing Range. Jungle, man. I gotta go back to the Jungle, man. I've been waiting for this thing to be backwards compatible on the Xbox One. What the hell the holdup is, aside from the fact that probably Activision doesn't want to do it because they don't really get along with Microsoft anymore. Either way, neither here nor there on that regard. And I'm using over here the homie, the Nomad, man. I thought I was going to be using Reject. I'll talk a little bit about Reject, though, maybe, in this video. Anyway, so I played it fair, but I never really rushed down low. I wasn't really much of a rusher, per se, in Black Ops 1. I really found my groove with the FAMAS from as far away as possible. I found my groove with the Galil from as far away. I found my groove with the Commando, far away as possible. The Stoner, far away as possible. I kept my gunfights as far away as possible in the game. And I like the FAMAS because it did allow me to get up close sometimes and, you know, put in work or whatever. And I'm throwing these highs over here. You see how they spawn over there? I'm like, listen, man, I'm putting them all around you. And I put this sentry gun on my right. Sentry guns on that spot. Pretty dope. They do a good job because they cover, you know, a big chunk of the map. And I love this spot right here on this map. And it's crazy that I would, but there's so many things you could do from this spot on the map, and I'll talk about that. Nuketown would get played all the time. I had special classes that I tried to make. I was so lost as to how to play Nuketown in Black Ops 1. I was mainly up in the buildings, was 90% of my time up in Nuketown. And from there, I was able to get some decent games, but it just wasn't that fun, you know. I just wasn't having the best of time being up there. Kill streaks wise, I could never figure out what to do with it. Obviously, if you got the chopper gunner, you put in works. But the other streak, I never really knew what the hell to throw on there. The chopper, I guess, but I oftentimes would get clapped a little bit before that. I just couldn't quite figure out the map. I would drop mortars on them, and I was actually all right with the mortars on the map. But you know, anytime you got to resort to mortars, it's not a good thing. Black Ops 2 version, I liked a lot, and especially I started using the Remy on it. Ooh, I mean, there's a couple footage games. Maybe I'll be able to link them with some. There's a couple games with nukes that I got on the map. That's how good I was with the Remy in Nuketown. Like it was night and day seeing me play it on Black Ops 1 and playing on Black Ops 2. I felt that it was a little bit exploited by people, you know, with the LMGs just lined up going crazy. With the snipers also lined up going crazy. And I'm sure that could happen in this game. I just haven't run into it yet. But I think there's more options in this map right now. But Black Ops 2 was a big step for me, and Nuketown became one of the favorite maps. You know, the Slums was probably #1. Rush, honestly, was probably #2, which is crazy to think. Grind was up there as well. Nuketown, Hijacked, you know, all the usual suspects after that. Black Ops 3 version comes in. I played it a little bit when the game came out because I wanted to try it. But, you know, I was playing Dom, so I'm not really playing the map as much as I'm playing kind of the objective or even like in hardpoint and stuff. I really wasn't able to grasp how the Nuketown was playing or whatever until I managed to finally get it on kill confirmed. And, man, did I like what I saw, man. It plays so good, man. It plays so smooth. I feel like they widened it a little bit, which works better for me. I feel like I'm able to see bigger lines of sight. I'm not the biggest fan of this stuff above the buses and stuff or whatever. I mean, that to me is whatever. But I feel like there's more length and more options. So when I'm over here at this spot over here, I could cover so many grounds. You can kind of go out of bounds too over here, and it really messes up with people. You can run off that side wall that we were just looking down over there above B-Dom. That is so clutch, man, because before you kind of had to run down the middle of the map. There was really no options. I think it's just so Sonic Bonsai going on the other side over there. Just kamikaze way over there. Check this out, man. I mean, now these guys may not be the best. I don't know. But I often found that in a lot of games in Nuketown, this has been happening a lot. You see my boy Usani managed to get in there and pop that dude. I love that too, that other ability. Now, I used to have it in Black Ops 2, and I'm not sure if you had it in Black Ops 1, but definitely in Black Ops 2, where you were able to come up on like a ledge thing or whatever, but it took time to get up there. Sentry gun on this side, oh my goodness. I used to put the sentry guns always on top of buildings, or even on the other side. I never really put it on this side. I never really played this side of the map too much because there wasn't enough options for me. But now with this like kind of widened version of the map and how much like territory I could cover, I just feel like I could play anywhere on this map. And dipping and dodging between these and maybe, you know, now that I think about it, I'm not sure why I wasn't able to do this that well in Black Ops 2. Also, the slide kind of helps too, because I kind of get out of places where I don't want to be. I feel like when I look down into the spawns from this side too, either left or right, I see further down than I used to. And I like that angling, and it gives me an ability to do something else. I mean, look how crazy it is. I ran out of ammo. I have scavenger on, but I haven't even gotten one big thing you're going to notice about me not doing a Nuketown, especially playing Kill Confirm. I don't get nearly as many tags as I used to in Black Ops 2. I hope to change that. I'm trying to figure it out, but I was getting so many kills. I was helping out the team in that regard that honestly I was like, listen, man, and I might not get that many tags. Guess what? People are going to get the tags that are running around like crazy in the middle of the map. They'll get the tags. I kind of prefer holding down the position at that point. And I'm like, listen, man, I got a really good spot right here. Got a really good team. There's something, I forget how the Drake line goes right now, but you know, you want to talk teams, stuff like that. You know, we got a really good team. We need really big rings. I think that's how it goes, something like that. Managed to pop over there. In that case, it didn't work. Also, another thing though, tactical class needed. And I didn't have a tactical mask on in any of my classes or something. I don't even know if I had it. I don't even know when you get it, but I just didn't even have it set up for anything. But definitely, I'm gonna make a special Nuketown class with the tactical mask because people do be spamming the flashbangs. I was flashbang like crazy, and that's something that's carried on forever on it. But look at this. You get a little bit more wider angle, I feel, over here. I feel you can also take a lot more cover between these things, which helps. And definitely the slide just helps, too, because you're able to get from point A to point B quicker. And running along the walls helps, too. You're able to move, like, just quicker than you normally would. And that split second on a map like Nuketown could be the big difference. And Sixth Sense also helps as well. The only problem with Sixth Sense, especially when you're in a building, it gets crazy. Over here, that dude shooting at me. I was about to die. I'm like, listen, bro. Listen, I don't even care. I'm out here trying to get these 58 kills, B. I ain't interested if you trying to kill me, son. It ain't even about you. It's all about me right here. And I'm interested to try some different guns as well. I really want to try the Argus on the map. And with the Argus, I'm definitely going to have to keep moving. I'll be able to do what I'm doing. With the Kuda, I found that angle over there, and just the way I played it right now, you saw me, was my favorite place to play Nuketown from. But I want to try it out with the Argus. I want to try it out even maybe with the KRM, even though I'm not the biggest fan of that gun, and see what a shotgun going through over here looks like, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoy the footage. Share, subscribe, like the channel, all that hood stuff. We outie, yo.